Hello, everybody. Motorsports 360 is back in your life on a very rare Wednesday edition. It is March 14th,
The
2000.
lag is real.
What? What were you
The
saying?
lag is for real tonight.
Really?
It is very bad. I can barely understand a word you're saying.
Yeah, you're lagging too. Let me unplug
Uh-oh.
um
You're what?
my Wi-Fi extender and reboot it.
Okay.
See if that does anything. All right, I'm back. How's that?
Sounds a little bit better.
Okay. Too bad. We'll deal with that. So for Wednesdays, it is just Michael and I.
Until Justin shows up.
Yes, unless Justin shows up. But yeah, hello to the two people watching, by the way, that decided not to put a message in the chat because I don't see anything. Unless I put live chat, all messages are visible, and no one's done anything yet. But we've got 1 hour to talk. So whatever you want to talk about, let me know. Send me a message on Google Hangouts. Anything you want to talk about. Um, whatever you want to say Wednesday, we'll just say that. But yeah, Michael, it's been a crazy week, buddy.
Yeah.
Not just in the world of NASCAR news, we'll get to that in a little bit, but in the world of the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, so much free agency stuff going on.
Free agency has started. It's a new year in the NFL, and the Bills have a quarterback.
Yeah, AJ McCarron. I'm a little nervous though about him. Oh my gosh, thank goodness.
Yes,
You're
hello.
late, Justin.
Yes, hello, Marty. Give me a second.
Anyway,
I'm here too.
yeah.
Yep, I'm here.
Let's see here. Anyway, I still think we should draft a quarterback just in case. Trade for the third position and then maybe get Josh Allen. But anyway, um, some big news came out, by the way, in the world of sponsorships. Michael's pretty bummed.
For more than one reason.
Yeah, I'm bummed about it too.
Yeah, talking about the Lowe's sponsorship. Leave it.
Yeah, I am so mad because losing Lowe's, Jimmy Johnson losing Lowe's is like if Richard Petty lost STP.
Mm-hmm.
Or if Denny Hamlin lost FedEx.
Or if Kyle Busch lost M&M's.
Or if Paul Menard lost Menards.
Well, that'll never happen because
Yeah.
No.
he owns Menards technically because of his father.
Yeah.
He basically does.
Uh,
Yeah, it's unfortunate because Lewis NASCAR for a long time, and if we can't keep them around, then I don't know what to do about it. Don't know what to think.
yeah.
But
But anyway, we got some stuff to talk about. Let's get right into it. The green flag's out on Motorsports 360. Let's start things off first with the Cup Series. So let's just start off with the stage one conclusion first. The top 10 for that was Kyle Busch, followed by Kevin Harvick, Kyle Larson, Denny Hamlin, Martin Truex Jr., Chase Elliott, Brad Keselowski, Kurt Busch, Joey Logano, and Eric Jones. And on lap 123 around, Kyle Larson had an accident in turn 4. Lap 147, the same turn. Chris Buescher as well. Lap 152, your stage 2 top 10 was Kurt Busch, followed by Brad Keselowski, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Kyle Busch, Michael McDowell, Ty Dillon, Kevin Harvick, Martin Truex Jr., Casey Kane, and Clint Boyer. We're not giving them a round of applause. We'll talk about that a bit, Jonathan. By the way, what, Dad? I just started my show.
Are you bringing us chocolate?
Yep. Good for you.
One of my friends.
What other than a great father would bring chocolate to their son?
I don't know.
Show.
I don't know. That's a good question.
All right.
Thanks. I did find out. I didn't know that Stephen Hawking died. Man, that sucked.
Yeah.
Going back to what we were talking about, then on lap 192, Paul Menard gets arrow loose and spins in turn 2. And at the end of the day, race winner, Kevin Harvick. Top 10 was Harvick, followed by Kyle Busch in second, Chase Elliott third, Denny Hamlin fourth, Martin Truex Jr. fifth, Clint Bowyer sixth, Eric Almirola seventh, Daniel Suarez eighth, Eric Jones ninth, and Kurt Busch is 10th. And now we eat this piece of chocolate. I'm not done yet.
God.
All right. Let's go to the Xfinity Series race. Stage 1, the top 10 was Dustin Allgaier, followed by Christopher Bell, Brad Keselowski, Kyle Busch, Daniel Hemrick, Jamie McMurray, Matt Tifft, Brandon Jones, Ty Dillon, and Ryan Truex. Stage 2, the top 10 was Kyle Busch, followed by Daniel Hemrick, Cole Custer, Jamie McMurray, Ryan Truex, Spencer Gallagher, Justin Allgaier, Kaz Gralla, JJ Yelin, and Christopher Bell. We did have 2 red flags in this race for rain. On lap 47, a 94-minute red flag, and then on lap 87, a 25-minute red flag. Brad Keselowski will get the win. The top 10, Justin Allgaier second, Kyle Busch third, Christopher Bell fourth, Jamie McMurray fifth, Daniel Hemrick sixth, Matt Tifft seventh, Cole Custer eighth, Elliott Sadler ninth, and Tyler Reddick is 10th. And finally, we'll get to the IndyCar Series race. A bunch of cautions in the race. Lap 3, Charlie Kimball went off course and stalled. Lap 7, Piggott stalled in turn 1. Lap 28, Matthias Leiss is in the wall in turn 4. Lap 35, Scott Dixon and Takuma Sato will get together in turn 1. Lap 40, Jack Harvey would stall in turn 13. The 6th caution on lap 102. Renee Binder had contact in turn 10. Then it changed everything. 3 laps to go. Max Chilton stalls, and then we have an immediate 2-lap shootout. And the top 2 leaders, Alexander Rossi in second, and Robert Wickens, making his debut, who led the most laps, 69 laps, took each other out. And at the end of the day, Sebastian Bourdais gets the win. Here's the top 10. Bourdais the win. Graham Rahal second, Alexander Rossi third, James Hinchcliffe fourth, Ryan Hunter-Reay fifth, Scott Dixon sixth, and a top 6 all Hondas, by the way. I'll mention that. Joseph Newgarden 7th, Ed Jones 8th, Marco Andretti 9th, and Will Power is 10th. I'm still going to give a round of applause to Robert Wickens. He put on an absolute A-plus show.
Yeah, no, I'll join. There we go. I'll take it.
Man, I tell you something. He's gonna get a win this year. It's gonna happen. It literally is going to happen. All right, let's get to the headlines here. So the big headline we mentioned earlier on. Elijah, how would I get the animations? It's pretty simple, by the way. When you're using Hangouts on Air, there's a little icon called Hangout Toolbox. It has like a little toolbox on the logo. You can create a lower third with the display name and your tagline and the color you want, and boom, that's easy. Hey, Julius. All right. So the headlines, the big one coming out today is that Jimmy Johnson will have a new primary sponsor next season. Lowe's, which has been the 48's only primary sponsor since 2001, will not return to Hendrick in 2019. But it's not unknown why. It says here they're just looking to invest in other strategic initiatives. Well, man, that's a tough break. Here's my opinion on it. Like I just told you already, Jimmy Johnson losing Lowe's is like if Richard Petty lost STP.
Or Dale Earnhardt lost Goodwrench.
Well, he lost a sponsor early on in the season. Remember when Wrangler sponsored him?
Yeah.
Or like if the Wood brothers lost a Motorcraft.
Oh.
All right. Anyway, continuing on, another sponsorship news. NASCAR and Anheuser-Busch announced today a multi-year agreement that welcomes Busch Beer. I'm sorry, did I say Busch Beer? I'm sorry, I meant Busch. As the official beer of NASCAR, and they will be sponsoring the Pole Award, rewarding the driver with the fastest qualifying time each week. Continuing on here, Goodyear announced today that they will not be using the option tire at the All-Star race. But the idea of it is not a dead issue. Greg Stucker, Goodyear's director of racing, made the announcement on Sirius XM NASCAR Radio's Trade and Paint. The option tire would have provided cars more grip and speed, providing lap times that were 3 to 4 tenths of a second quicker compared to the prime tire. But once the lights came on at Charlotte, any advantage was nullified. See here, what other headlines do we have in the Cup Series? Still looking.
Nope.
I don't see anything else. Okay, let's get to the Xfinity Series. This is the news I've been pumped to say.
Oh, yeah.
I want to give a big congratulations to Joseph Lombard and his brother Zachary, because Lombard Brothers Gaming is going to be sponsoring Ryan Sieg this weekend at Auto Club Speedway. I'm pumped to see this, see that car on the track.
Man, same.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
You see, people are upset about that.
Why?
Because apparently he used some of the money from his dad's settlement to do it.
I never saw anything about that.
Yeah, he did. Which, I mean, it's none of their business how they spend their money. So I don't get why people are so upset about it.
Did you guys see this as well? In other related news, Ty Dillon called out a YouTuber.
Kamikaze.
Yep. I was so glad he did that.
Need to be done.
Yep, that's right.
Yep.
Even though everything he says is pretty much right, he just needs to control his anger.
Yeah, he is.
But hey, that's what makes him.
His raging is a joke. It's not a well. I mean, it's hilarious that he's acting dumb.
I mean, it's hilarious. Like, think of that. Just think the Austin Dillon video. I mean, that was hilarious. That really was. God.
But his thumbnail was so stupid.
Wow, that's actually hilarious. That's like that's probably
funny, but it's dumb.
Ever, literally.
Yo, it's funny, but it's dumb. All right. Some truck series news. Timothy Peters will have a ride at Martinsville in the truck series. He's going to be pairing with Ricky Benton Racing in the number 92 truck. The truck series returns to Martinsville on March 24th. Let's hope he doesn't flip again. Fingers crossed. Because remember last time what happened? He raced part-time.
Yeah, but it's at Martinsville. I mean, flip shouldn't really happen there.
It could happen. Anything can happen. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Anyway, that's all we got for the headlines. I'm going to copy and paste all the questions into the YouTube chat right now. So if you want to talk about, even though we have it up to any topic you want, let me know. Hang on, DJ. DJ, hang on. There we go. We'll post this into the YouTube chat as well. DJ. I'm going to stick and mute that. Paste. And it won't let me send it. Great. Oh, yeah. Once again, whatever you want to talk about. So, yeah, let's get to discussion time. First question. As always, what was your biggest takeaway from this weekend? Michael, you're first.
Short tracks are going to be another success this year. We saw a 4-car battle for the lead at one point in the race, and that was for a good 30 or 40 laps. That was really, really fun to watch. Best racing we've had all season when you take out Daytona. It was promising. And it just proves that the series needs to go to more short tracks. So we'll keep our fingers crossed that that'll happen in the future. But, yeah, when you see a short track coming up on the schedule, get excited.
Okay. Justin.
Oh, damn it.
Justin.
What?
Hello?
Wait. Sorry. What was the question?
What was your
You're
biggest
lagging
takeaway
again.
from this weekend?
My favorite moment or
Biggest
takeaway?
takeaway, yeah.
Yeah. Probably William Byron leading his first laps. I mean, think of it. Big accomplishment right there. He was
That's pretty
pulling
good.
off the big guns with only 2 tires when they had 4 tires. That's impressive. So that's my takeaway right there.
My biggest takeaway is that Stewart-Haas Racing is the team to beat this season. Had Eric Almirola not wrecked in the final lap of the Daytona 500,
Or at least kind
had Eric Almirola not wrecked in the final lap, Stewart-Haas Racing would be undefeated right now. And also, my biggest takeaway, the IndyCar series, we're going to see the best racing we've had in a long time, especially on the road courses. We'll talk more about IndyCar in a moment. Anyway, the next question for you guys is on Kevin Harvick. You guys think he has a big chance to win the most races this season, considering the fact that he's won 3 races in a row? Justin.
Harvick, no, I really don't think so because, we're going to Auto Club, which it's a 2-mile. I guess who's won the last 4 2-mile races? Kyle Larson. So, no, I believe it's going to be Kyle Larson or someone else.
Winning the most races of the season?
Will he win the most races of the season?
Yeah.
We'll see.
I think right now with 3 races in a row, and considering the fact that we're going to Las Vegas and Phoenix twice, yes, he's got a good chance to win the most races this season. Michael. Justin, turn that down.
Yep, it's a damn family. They never leave me alone.
All right, Michael.
You want to know who's going to win the most races this year?
Yeah.
All right. Well, you got to go with Kevin Harvick. He's got to be the early favorite for that because he's already got 3 of the 4 races we've been to so far this year. I don't know. I'm trying to think of who there is. I feel like that if Chase Elliott wins one of these races soon, he'll start getting on a roll. I feel like he'll be a threat at Martinsville if he can win that race. He'll start getting on a roll, and those wins will just keep coming and coming and coming, and he can make it to the Final Four. So I'll go bold, and I'll say Chase Elliott because this is the time to go bold.
All right.
Season.
Okay. All right. DJ's been patiently waiting. Hello, DJ. Oh, wait, hang on a sec. I'm having trouble.
And cut. All right. Thank you, DJ.
DJ, you there? I cannot hear him at all. Oh, hang on. We're getting something.
He died.
I just heard his mic crack.
He did.
DJ. Let me know when you got your mic fixed. Oh, he's trying everything to get that mic fixed. And let me know when you get that fixed, DJ. All right.
Patiently be waiting.
We're gonna go. We're just gonna get to into the next question. So, here's my question. Simple question here. Stewart-Haas Racing winning through the last 4 races. Are they the team to beat? I go first. Heck yeah! Like I just said, they would have been undefeated had Eric Almirola won that race. This is going to be a team to watch out for this season. We could see Harvick gain his 2nd Cup championship. Michael.
You want to know if Stewart-Haas would be the
team to
beat this year? You're still lagging pretty bad. So.
Oh, my gosh. I may have to reset my internet.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought your face cam was frozen, too.
No. Oh, like that one episode?
Yeah. So Stewart-Haas Racing, so far, Kevin Harvick seems to be the strongest car on that team. It's been well documented. He's won 3 in a row, and it's not like his teammates are back in 15th or something. They're right there with him. All the Stewart-Haas cars were in the top 10 this weekend, and Eric Almirola is the one who's been impressing me the most because he's driving that 10 car. That 10 car used to be driven by Danica Patrick, and it ran in the top 25, if that, every single weekend. And then they moved their stuff, and they made the 10 car the 41 car. But Kurt Busch has still been in the top 10 and been running well, leading laps, almost won Atlanta. It's just they're really putting on a show right now. They've been really, really impressive. And well, I have to see if they can continue with this dominance. But, they've been doing really good so far.
Okay. Justin.
Stewart-Haas. Okay, so of course, you got Stewart-Haas, dominating, of course, but Stewart-Haas probably is the best team right now, along with Gibbs, like always. But I feel like Stewart-Haas, this is their championship season. This is their breakout season because last season, it wasn't their best. They could have done better, but now with literally almost winning every race so far, Harvick won the past 3 and then Almirola almost winning the 500. I believe Stewart-Haas will probably be the team to beat this year. Just like last year was Fern Giroux. So like that.
All right. Let's hope someone's going. All right. DJ's here. What's up, buddy?
I don't know what was wrong with my earbuds, but
what's on your mind?
Samsung. But no, yeah, I just want to talk about my biggest takeaways, as always, because 1.5 mile tracks equals boring racing all day.
Mm-hmm.
Here.
But my biggest takeaway in a row.
Harvick getting 3 in a row?
Yeah, my biggest takeaway, because it just, for me, as an NASCAR fan, it just gets boring to see the same person win 3 in a row.
Yeah, but I mean that just shows you that they're dominant. They're just a clear favorite.
Yeah.
It's not
They're
boring that they're winning too much. That's just wrong for a typical NASCAR fan to say, like, oh, I hate Jimmy Johnson because he wins too much. If you would hate Jimmy Johnson, it's because he's cheating. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't hate NASCAR. I mean, it's just. I still like it, but I mean, I love NASCAR, but yeah, it's okay. I mean.
Okay. All right. Thanks, DJ. Appreciate it as always. Oh yeah.
I was actually going to talk about Stuart Haas Racing, and they're the team to beat. Yes, they're the team to beat, and my reason why: 3 in a row. Let's see, DJ. Has a team won 3 in a row in the first 4 races in this season? From my knowledge, no, they have not. And Stuart Haas is the team to beat.
Well, I believe if I am correct, I believe Hendrick Motorsports won 3 in a row in the first 5 races of the season. Back in 2007, it was Jimmy winning at Las Vegas and Atlanta, and then Kyle Busch won at Bristol. Wait, check that. 4 of the first, because then Jimmy went afterwards.
Well, frankly, I'm not happy at all because Chevy isn't winning right now.
What were you saying, Michael?
People shouldn't be complaining, though. Toyota hasn't won yet.
Yeah.
No.
I said people shouldn't be complaining. Toyota hasn't won yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, most NASCAR fans like Chevy. They don't like Ford or Toyota. Just Chevy and Dodge.
It's because that's what Dale Jr. and Jeff Gordon and Dale Earnhardt drove. That's why.
Yep.
Yeah.
NASCAR fans only like Chevys. No Fords or no Toyotas, just Chevys.
Yeah.
You're darn right.
All right. Thanks, DJ. As always, appreciate it.
You're welcome.
See ya.
Bye.
All right. Let's keep on going with the show here. Once again, if you want to be a part of the show, let me know on Google Hangouts. Anyway, next question. We're going to go over to the IndyCar series. Did the new universal bodywork improve the racing we saw in IndyCar this season? Michael, you're first.
I believe it did. I absolutely believe it did. I heard that the racing this weekend was really, really good, and the finish was pretty crazy.
Yep.
But
we'll talk about the finish in a bit.
Yeah. I think, with the body helping with the racing and making it better, it's only going to bring better things to come for IndyCar and its fans. You're going to start gaining fans. It's going to start going up in viewership. I think it went up 11% this weekend, if I'm not mistaken, the viewership this weekend, which is really good. Good to see that at least one motorsports series is on the rise. So there's good things to come for IndyCar right now.
Okay. Justin.
It was an excellent race. Definitely a great race. Definitely, best race of the weekend. Better than both NASCAR races, at Phoenix. So, yeah. Awesome IndyCar race. Definitely approved a lot. I'm proud of that.
I believe, if I am correct, this race had a total of 331 passes in one single race.
Damn.
Yeah.
Proves it right there.
Yeah.
It was worth it.
But yeah, 331 passes in one race. Heck yeah, we're gonna see some good racing this season, especially at the road courses.
Yeah, but just think about Indianapolis, the Indianapolis 500. Just think of how much passes we could see in that.
Oh my gosh! Holy crap!
I know, right? We already see a lot of passes in that race, anyways.
Yeah, we always do. Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy.
All right, let's get to the next question. The final crash we had at St. Petersburg between Robert Wickens and Alexander Rossi. You all have seen it. Do you think that there's someone at fault for the crash, or do you think it's just a racing deal? Justin, you're first.
Hang on, what was the question?
Who do you think Rossi or Wickens was at fault for that final crash, or was it just racing?
Just racing. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it. I mean, you're trying to pass, but sometimes you make a mistake. Look at Scott Dixon. He had kind of like a mistake, you know, kind of drove it too fast in the corner. That sometimes happens. So I think it's just a mistake. Wouldn't say it was on purpose. So, yeah.
So are you saying? So wait a second. It kind of sounded like you were saying both. It was on Rossi, and then there was just racing.
No, it was just racing. Like, I'm not saying it's on purpose. It was racing.
Okay, gotcha. Here's the thing. I have no problem with what Rossi attempted to do. He had a good run on Wickens on that restart, and Wickens left the door open for him. What I don't like, though, is that it looked like Rossi tried to body slam him. I get that's the only thing you can do to try and win it, is go to the inside and make that pass for the lead. However, though, if there was no contact, I would not have a problem with that. The one thing you cannot do in open wheel racing. Easy, Mom. I'm trying to do something.
Christ.
You do not make contact with the other person. I get it, Robbins Racing. Here's the thing, IndyCar is much different. These guys don't have fenders.
Nope.
Can't make contact with these drivers. If you do, we could have a bad wreck happen.
Yep.
They took off those rear wheel pods, and which will increase the chances of flips happening this season.
Think of this. One little tap of an Indy car, they're flying 20 feet in the air.
Hang on, Justin. I'm not finished yet.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Point something out.
But anyway, but I think Rossi should have just let Wickens go. Rossi had other chances on the track to pass, and we even had 2 laps left. That's the thing. And the fact that he took out Wickens for the win, it's just wrong. I was not happy with it. I'm not hating on Alexander Rossi. I lost some respect for him. I didn't lose all my respect for him. He's a good race car driver, but I think he was at fault for that. Michael.
So re-watching what happened, Rossi got a draft off of Wickens, and going into the corner, Rossi made the move to the inside, and Wickens almost blocked him. And I'm pretty sure that's something that the IndyCar officials frown on, isn't it? Like throwing dangerous blocks and stuff because of how dangerous it can turn out with wrecks and stuff.
Yeah, you cannot block an IndyCar.
Well, Wickens just about did that. So
yeah, he thought about it for a moment, but then
we already have an hang on. We already have an almost fault there. And then we keep going with the video. Rossi has the position, but it looks like he smokes just a little bit, loses control of the car, tries to save it, and then bangs doors with Wickens and sends him spinning. So I would call it racing, but it was just a little bit too aggressive. I've said this before. It was like the incident that happened with Austin Cindric and Casgralla. Austin Cindric still had half the track to pass Casgralla. Yep. Obviously had the better truck and wrecked him. Just plain wrecked him. And this isn't that exact situation. I feel like Rossi sort of just backed off as soon as he saw that he was losing the car. Yeah, I think that's just a racing deal there, but I don't think he wrecked him on purpose or anything. I doubt that was his intention. He just got in too hot.
Yeah, it could have been avoidable contact, though. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Rossi could have backed out, or Wickens could have backed off and let him have the spot because they still have 2 to go.
I said this as well on Facebook. This is going to relate to what Michael was talking about with the Cindric Grella deal. I just have to find it, though. I made a post saying that Alexander Rossi just became the most hated driver in the IndyCar series today. I gotta find it first. And so one of my friends commented, So one mistake makes you outright hate someone. Seems a bit harsh if that's how you feel. I said I didn't say I hated him. I just said he may have become the most hated man in IndyCar. If you think that, then does this mean the hate on Austin Cindric is harsh? Or the hate with Brad on Jeff Gordon?
What are you saying?
I'm saying here.
You're saying the hate should be the same, or what are you?
I'm saying one mistake with. I'm saying one mistake on hate is a little bit harsh.
Yeah, kind of. Like
Austin Cindric only made one mistake, and that was wrecking Kaz Gralla, and everyone just hated him.
yeah. And look at John Hunter Nemechek.
He intentionally wrecked the leader.
And Custer.
Cindric intentionally wrecked the leader. He said he had to do what he had to do. It's the same deal with Austin Dillon. Like, well, okay, no, I'm not even going to go there because we talked about that. I don't blame Austin Dillon. But
because you can't let off the gas, obviously.
No, you can't. And it's not like Austin Dillon would have had another chance to get back at him, so he had to do what he had to do. Cindric had an opportunity. He still had over half the racetrack to still pass Casagralla.
Yeah,
but
then
he intentionally wrecked the leader and didn't apologize for it. And I don't know if Rossi apologized for what he did, but I don't know. You can't really compare IndyCar and NASCAR because IndyCar, it just the cars are so different. For one thing, there's no fender, so if you're gonna beat and bang in the corner, the circumstance is gonna be a little bit different. The IndyCar, the car is gonna go around immediately, but in NASCAR, the guy will probably just lose the grip on the racetrack, but be able to save the car and keep going.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And people are gonna hate him because Wickens wrecked. People are gonna hate him because Wickens wrecked. But if Wickens didn't wreck, it's a
or if there was no contact, there'd be no hate.
Yeah.
It's like when I want to use another example here. Someone that was about to get their first career win, but then there was no contact and they lost the chance.
Everyone in the comments hates Rossi.
Really? Everyone on the...
There's no defending Rossi losing control of his car and using Robert as a buffer.
Yeah.
I can't agree with that. I don't think he used him as a buffer. I think he tried to save the car and he tried to stay off of him, but at that point, I don't think there was any way he was going to be able to stay off of him.
Sometimes race fans are just plain old stupid.
I don't think that was... He made the move. He had the run. He had to go for the win. He may not have been able to get another run like that. Wickens could have pulled away. Everyone is saying that was his race. He was the best car. I don't know.
Yeah, he had the best car all weekend long.
If Rossi didn't go for that, he may not be able to get him again. So he has to go for the win.
Yes, like I had no problem with that move he did, but the contact I got a problem with.
It's just different with IndyCar.
Yeah. Alrighty. So, do we have anything for Come On Man or no?
No, never.
We're not gonna have anything. But anyway, we're gonna jump right into the predictions for this weekend. I should text Kelvin, by the way, to ask him who are you picking for this weekend. Let's see when the last how long until he was active. When was he last active? Show me. Could be the last time Mr. LaPierre was active. I'll just text and be like, who are you picking? Or, connected. Active now. Who are you picking for the races this weekend? All right, so we got a few races this weekend. We've got, let me load my document. We have 4 races. We got the 12 Hours of Sebring, the second race of the IMSA race of the IMSA series this season. I would definitely be wearing my Ford Performance Polo. We have the Xfinity Series race at Fontana. We've got Supercross at St. Louis, and we have Cup Series at Fontana. Now, my question is, did anyone pick Kevin Harvick last week?
I don't think so.
I feel like someone did. Let's
Was it Kelvin?
it could be Kelvin. I'm not too sure. If it is, he should be the one picking first. Let me load it up. This is last Thursday's episode. If it loads up, dilly.
Dilly.
I'm gonna say
This is Justin's pick.
I think good underdog. Come on, there's someone good.
I picked Bowman. I know that.
I don't know. I think Stenhouse might be able to do.
Justin picked Stenhouse.
Yeah, that's right.
I forgot who Michael picked.
Last year, he got the win years.
He picked Larson. And Kelvin picked MTJ. Now I remember.
All
right, so let's get right into it. We're just going to do Justin, then myself, then Michael. So the 12 hours of Sebring, who are you picking to win overall?
I really don't watch that. I mostly do.
On you.
Yep.
In the count, I believe the winner in the GTE category is going to be the Fords again. GT, hoping it's the Lexuses. One of the Lexuses. But I don't think so. I need to look the entry list. Where is it? I'll just have to go to schedule weather check. Event details.
So,
where's the entry list? Got it right here. All right. So for the prototype class, I'm going to pick the Cadillac DPI team of the Albuquerque, Barbosa, and Fittipaldi team. I think they have what it takes to win. If not, I'm going to pick the number 10 team of Taylor, Vanderzand, and Hunter Ray. In GT Daytona.
Who'd you pick, Marty?
Prototype, I'm picking the number 5 Cadillac. GT Le Mans, I'm picking the 66 Ford. And GT Daytona, I am going to pick. Aren't there Corvettes? No, they're not. I am just going to go with the random pick, okay? I'm going to pick the number 63 Ferrari. I don't know. Michael, you picking?
You were lagging so bad.
Michael, you picking? Mike,
What?
are you picking for IMSA or no?
I didn't. For what?
For the 12 hours of Sebring.
Oh, gosh. You're lagging so bad. I can't understand what you're saying.
I just
12-hour.
I just went from the awful one to the better one. That's why I may be lagging.
List online? I hope it is.
Yeah, the entry list is online.
Do you know, Marty?
Yeah, it's online.
Yeah, I'm looking for it. I'm looking. Oh gosh, I don't know. I don't know. I'm
Sure,
just
we'll
not.
just go to
I don't know. I can't. I don't follow
we'll
this.
just go to the Xfinity Series. All right, so the Xfinity Series at Auto Club. Here are the notable entries. Austin Dillon will be in the 3. Ryan Preece will be.
Hey. Oh no, I think Marty lagged. Shut up.
Definitely did.
Marty lagged.
Big time.
Yep.
Can't understand a word. Just go ahead and pick your driver for the Xfinity race.
All right,
Justin.
if you can hear this.
I can hear you. Yeah, my
All
internet's been
All
really
right.
good tonight.
All right, for Xfinity Series, I'm gonna go with Ryan Preece.
Okay. I am gonna go Dylan. So nope, never mind. Change that. No, Christopher Bell wins it. He's gonna get his first win this season. Mark my word. And let's see.
Christopher Bell is going to be my pick to win.
Change it again.
What?
Guys,
What?
I just changed connection again. Michael, who are you picking for the race?
Christopher Bell is going to be my pick to get his first win of the season. One of many to come.
Alrighty. All right. Do you want to pick the Supercross race, Michael, or no?
Nah.
All right. What were the Cup Series race?
The Supercross fans out there know who to watch out for, at least.
Yeah. How about that win, by the way, from Brayton at Daytona?
Nice.
That was awesome. All right. But let's get to the Cup Series race, the featured race.
All right, Cup race.
Who are we picking to win it? Justin.
What?
Wait, what? What was it?
Cup race? All right, Justin, Cup race, go.
All right, Cup race. I'm gonna go with Kyle Larson. He's gonna win at the 2 mile again.
Nice, nice. I'm gonna go with you on that as well. I say Mr. Larson gets it done. He owns the 2 mile tracks. And Michael.
Mm-hmm. All of your picks are very interesting. But you know what? If I can find his car, there it is. I think I'm gonna have to stick with the Stewart Haas camp this weekend.
Oh no!
And you're probably thinking, is Kevin Harvick gonna be his pick? Is Kevin Harvick gonna go 4 in a row and do something that hasn't been done since Jimmy Johnson did it in 2007? Well, the answer would be no. I don't think it's gonna.
Picking Kurt Busch.
Oh boy!
I am picking one less number from what you guys are picking. I am taking the 41 of Kurt Busch.
That's a good pick. That's not a bad pick at all because
he's been in the lead late in these races at Fontana before, and we always have that late race caution. Yep. You want to find a guy who will gamble to try and win the race? Watch it be Kurt Busch. Bet his Kevin Harvick Stewart Haas teammates are just itching to get to victory lane after how well they've all been running and seeing how dominant Kevin Harvick has been. They're just itching to get to victory lane. Watch Kurt Busch this weekend.
He will be someone to watch out for. All right. That's going to do it for this episode of Motorsports 360. It's a tough one. By the way, I think I know why my internet's really laggy tonight.
Gosh.
Probably because of the weather. I'm not too sure, though. But anyway, next week we'll be back in the normal schedule. We'll be recapping the races at Auto Club. So yeah, that's the plan for Tuesday. So for Justin and for Michael, I'm already saying so long. This has been Motorsports 360. Say bye, everyone.
All right.
Adios.
Toyota.
1, 2, 3, in a Dodge.
Yep, Toyota.
Here's Toyota. Dilly dilly.
Dilly dilly.
One to go. Brought to you by Credit One Bank.